Good evening, everyone. This is Belmont Fancy Pants here to show you my Zipline Hub. Not as big as some of the other ones people have made on the internet, but this is pretty similar to what me and my brother-in-law and my sister did when we played multiplayer. Granted, it wasn't as majestic as this beautiful monster is, but I'm going to take you from one end to the next and just show you where everything is on it. Now, we found this to be pretty safe when it comes to cannibals. Cannibals will eventually attack the place and occasionally spawn on the inside, but for the most part, you get left alone here. There's lots of tree cover, although you won't see that now because I've removed all of the trees. But normally there's a ton of tree cover. And this base is pretty close to the one I had in my multiplayer version. So as you can see, I got a hub that goes to different parts of the island. We're going to start going this way. This way, me and my teammates found that when you get to the other end of the river, there are a lot of boars over there. And at the end of most of these zip lines, I have a little, camping spot set up so I can rest just in case, we get visits from cannibals. And usually they're down there waiting for me, grumbling very angrily. We got Armsy and a Virginia right there. But yeah, over here you'll often encounter boars, so if you need boar skin, this is where you want to be on the map. There. I am wearing the warm suit, so I'm not going to get cold. So long, suckers. Got a nice seat there to make sure I can catch myself. Usually put stuff to catch myself on the ends because, as you know, you'll often go flying out the ends of these things. This is the PlayStation 4 version of the game. It is being played on a PlayStation 5, though. So the loading times are ridiculously good. Now let's hope I don't get ejected out the end of this as I get back to the main area. This used to be all covered in trees. As you can see, it is not now. All right, I didn't die. Great. Time to go to other parts of the island. Down there is the little island off the coast. You can't really see it on the map. We call it Bug Out Island. That's where we go in case we have a bunch of mutants spawn inside the base, which happens more often than I'd like to admit. Before we go over to that side, we're going to take a look over here. Now, the PlayStation 4 version does have limitations on how long you can make any of these zip lines. As you can see, everything's floating off in the distance there. This ejects me into the river. You can either swim across the river right there, or I got another zip line here that I put that takes you right to the entrance to the cave, which I all have marked off with a little blue flag. These flags are lifesavers. I can't tell you how many times. As you can see, I got them all over the place. But come up with your own system of marking things off. It'll make time living on this godforsaken island so much better. I'm gonna make it a zip line. Got a zip line coming from a bunch of caves in another village over there to come back here. I want to come this way. Usually don't like to just come straight back across. And then of course this one gets me back to this little village. In front of the village, in the field there, normally there's a bunch of trees, like I said, but they're all gone. But you will find aloe vera everywhere. And let's see if I can just show you some here. Yep, everywhere. And of course, the one time I want them to all appear, they do not. But you can generally find them amongst the lizards. Like right here, see? Very helpful. So then I'm going to head back up to my camp. Hello, lizard. And again, there were trees all over here before, but there are not anymore. Because I'm in the single player game, I can't really dupe anything. You can dupe in the PlayStation 4 version if you're playing multiplayer. I haven't found a way to do it single player. Oh, I'm tired. Let's drink one of these so I can keep running. Take my zip line across here. Got a little gazebo overlooking Bugout Island. And of course, got myself a little tent. Hunting lean-to, whatever you call it. Don't really care. Got a bunch of logs stored for future zip lines. But, and you're probably wondering why I don't have a ladder going up to this. Well, I tried to put a rope to get back up, and for whatever reason it wouldn't let me. And then when I tried to build a wooden step ladder around the side, I would just constantly get bombarded. Here is the main cannibal village, and this zip line drops you right off to one of the main cave network entrances. But anyways, back to the story of the stairs. I would just get bombarded constantly by the mutants and the other jackasses that show up out of nowhere. And I got tired of it, so I just built a zip line from my already built stairs that I built many moons ago to this thing. Sometimes I gotta jump you on that. And on that. That gets me back on there. I built this one to take me to the little cabin that normally has the flares. I opened it already. It's got a bunch of ropes too. Whenever you load up, there's usually 3 ropes and 3 flares. I recommend clearing out trees. It looks like I'm going to hit this tree, but it's not. And I started building another little house on this end here. Obviously, it didn't go too well because it's literally right next to the back end of the cannibal camp. So this is half finished. I was going to have it be my sleeping spot there. Now I got to run back because I didn't get a chance to build a zip line back to this zip line. But at this zip line, I do have one that returned to me. Always build one going to and from if you can. Makes life a whole lot easier. I do exit. There we go. Because sometimes it will send me through there, and that's not good because then I'm stuck. Show you one last thing here. As you can see, I got some plants growing there. Catapult. Gotta climb back on the hub. One more place to go. Again, limitations by how long you can make it on the PlayStation 4. Not sure if it's the same on the PC, but this is about as far as it would let me go. And there's always cannibals here, usually. I'll land and then see them running around. But it drops me off nearby a cave entrance right here. cave entrance. And then I just go up the hill to the other cave entrance, which is my favorite cave, because it always has ropes, usually about 6 whenever you go in, and you don't have to reload the game to get it. It has it like 4 to 6 every time. Little village here. But you bring it over here. See what it is on the map. See? That looks better in the shade. Yeah. That's where that goes. And then I have a zip line back. I got a zip line to that other area, but I don't have enough time to show you that one. This one, again, limitations on how long you can make things. Otherwise, I would have put it right to my other island. As you can see, there's a whole buttload of those guys there. I'm running away. Hopefully before they decide to attack my platforms and break them. Normally get away before that happens. But now I'm back on the main island. Let me show you where I go to Bug Out Island here. My wall of heads, extra stone, extra supplies, turtle shells. This is really a great place for a base. My favorite. Oh no, the mutants are attacking. Ah, Bug Out. And Bug Out Island every once in a while has a visitor. And I'm on day 99 out of 100 for the trophy. And of those days, I think 2 of them had a mutant or a cannibal here. Thanks everybody for going on my little tour. Subscribe to my channel for more. I feel weird saying that, but yeah, thanks for watching.